welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to my forever world. Today, I'm absolutely dying to get this project done, so I want to stream until I completely finish this entire island. I've not got much left to go. I've not got much left to go at all. In fact, I'm going to start off with the coastline and then work my way in to the center. I've got some sand and sandstone and stuff on me. I'm just going to dump all the junk that I don't need. And I'm going to get rid of the dirt and the grass as well, and the stone. And then I'm going to head to the coastline and work on the final little bit of coast that I have left to do. I think the sand that we've got is enough for now. But yeah, we've done this side. We completely finished this beach yesterday. And I just want to do this side and then work my way in to getting this center bit done, which is obviously the most broken part. I am going to need a beacon though. I think let's just steal this one. It's not doing anything important at the moment. Let's go back. Got enough inventory space. Let's grab ourselves an iron ingot and just straight away move this beacon closer to that coastline and work on building that up, turning it into a desert. I'll put it on my hotbar now. And I'm not going to mine up 64 before I get the beacon, so let's just throw that out of my hotbar. But no, I'm gonna need the iron first on every build. Never mind. Let's get rid of this. I hate that this takes so long to mine. I'm pretty sure you can mine beacons with your fist, you know. I never tried it, but I think it's one of the I think it's one of those blocks that you can mine with any tool. Any tool, any fist, any whatever. There are a few odd blocks like that in the game. Like shulker boxes. You can mine those with your fist. Which I think is really weird. Considering they're a chest, they should be mined faster with an axe than a pickaxe. So today's, because I didn't do a Let's Play stream last night, I instead did this to try and get more of this out of the way. I don't have a video coming out at 4, so I could potentially just carry on doing this until the entire project is done, even if it does take a very long time to finish. Oh, that sun's setting. Can I get this beacon finished? Moved before sunset. One block there, one block there. I think that's all of them. Yep. I don't think I'm going to get this beacon finished by then, though. So let's just plop it down here. Oh, I think I'm just going to get this done. Just in time to go sleep. Give me haste to activate. And then as soon as we slept, I can start work on terraforming. Wow, I lit a rocket off my bed rather than sleeping. That was smart. I'm hoping with the amount of land I've got left, I only need to move a beacon maybe 1 or 2 more times. But let's start with the top and work our way down. In fact, no, I'll do this layer. And then I'll go back down to the coast. That way any blocks that are like too tall. This is weirdly straight. I'll allow it. Do this bit and then go right back to the bottom of this beach. Work from the bottom up. That way we can get this entire coastline done. I don't have much left to do, but I have just seen. This is a geode. I'm just going to check. Yeah. Still got some buds there, but I'll leave it. Wait. Nah. Who needs it? Let's fully remove this and replace it with dirt just to make it look a little bit nicer. Oh, it absolutely melts away with this haste effect. And I'll replace this with just some dirt there. And I can get rid of the diorite, the stone, and the grass. He's not going to pick anything up? No, he's going to burn himself in order to try and get to me. Can't reach him, though. Goodbye. So I'm going to finish this entire bottom layer and then work my way back to the top. Stone can stay, as has been the rule for all of this so far. Getting rid of the last bits of vines today. At last. There will be no evidence left that this used to be a dark oak forest. Oh. There we go. Put both of those there. Stone can stay. The bottom, like, 3 layers are the most annoying to do because they're right next to water and it's like this side of the island is mostly flat. It's like a flat wall going all the way up. And 3rd layer. Further up we go, the easier it'll get. So you've cleared this sort of wall that's here. In fact, what I'm going to do that, and I'm going to shovel the rest of this, make it a little bit easier. Ow. Do you mind? Next layer up comes in a bit. So hopefully I don't get swamped with water. Is this another geode? That looks natural enough. I think we're high enough now that I don't need to be jumping in and out of the water every time I'm replacing a layer. Next layer up. Only a few more after this and then we'll be up to ground level, and that will be every coastline done. Nearly at the top. Right, this bit, I could get rid of this. I don't want this here. I can get rid of that one as well. Make it look a bit more rounded. Pretty much up to the point where I can start replacing larger and larger areas of land at the top. How much sand have I got left? 5 stacks. Do that, make it a little bit more rounded. Put one there. There we go. It's starting to replace more and more every time I make a pass at this coastline now. Go. And I'm pretty much up to doing the flat areas at the top. Let's see. Yeah, I've done all that so far. So, but I could have gotten away with swapping out some dirt for sand, but we'll empty our inventory first. And we get rid of this bit, and then that's an entire area done and dusted. Oh, did not mean to get rid of that one. You can still see a few more vines left over on the grass. Today will be the day, I swear, that the only passive mobs that can spawn are turtles. Another layer done and dusted. Just round this off a little bit before I start replacing anything. Final 2 layers of this coastline. I think that is it for this layer. And then after the next one, I'm on another big strip of land. Was there any over here? There was a little bit. I think that is this layer done then. While I'm here, I'll replace this. And then fill in all the gaps. I'm probably going to have to fill up on sand very shortly. Yep, There we go, we're out of sand. Oh yeah, I was going to keep this sand block here just as a random bit of sand just poking out of the ground. Off camera, I did absolutely nothing in between streams. So there will come a point where I need to run and grab more sand, but that's fine. I say all these are still the empty ones from yesterday. That, just a huge chunk of area already sorted today already. Oh, switch that to my main slot. So when I'm switching between a shovel and blocks I'm placing, I'm not constantly placing the wrong block. There we go. This is a huge area over here. There will come a point today where I have to get more sand. I'm pretty sure I put a whole bunch from the sand farm into my storage system, so I won't need to like AFK or anything, or do the trick in order to actually dupe the sand in Bedrock, which is 5 minutes of AFK, a relog, and then organising what's dropped. To be honest, I could probably automate it if I put like hopper minecarts in place. But I'll have a little experiment with that, maybe after the stream. See if I can automate it so I don't have to move to this where the sand farm is every time I relog and do it all manually. Trouble is, the amount of sand that drops does kind of warrant a bit of shulker loading, but I could put hopper minecarts under it and then have that running into a sort of setup like I've got with my bartering farm, where it's a like quadruple speed item sorter, but do that for like a shulker loader instead. There we go, whole beach is pretty much done. Oh, it's just these bits over here that I stopped doing yesterday. Few more bits of vines. Did up to here. This side needs a bit doing. Come back and do the rest of that after I've slept. And that's just the centre of this island that needs doing now. Oh, no, no thank you. Not there. I think after this I can say every coastline has been fully finished all the way around the island. Let's have a look. Look at that, it's just this middle bit left to do. And quite a lot of that is just covering up the rest of the stone and sandstone. Work our way this way a little bit. Obviously the edges where there's just a big drop off where the dirt used to be, where I removed it to like farm it and stuff. That can just be, I can put like layers of sand to sort of slope it rather than it being a steep cliff. But that's like the one thing that every stream I've wanted to do it, and every time I've made a short, it's been like, next stream I'm gonna do this, and then it's always something else. Because it's the one thing that I've been putting off the entire time. But it is go time today, I need to get at least some of it done. Preferably all of it. No video out tonight, so I do have an extra sort of hour and a half of spare time to do it, where the video would normally be posted. This layer here is, yeah, exactly what I'm talking about. Goes right down to here. So what I kind of want to do is bring this up by a couple of layers, just to make the transition from the dirt to the sand a bit smoother. Obviously, a lot of this will just be stone that I replace. Is this another? It's another geode hole. Sweet. Let's cover that up. Like this layer here, I can sort of chop this off. Round this out a little bit more. Can go. That can be rounded out. That can be just basically making it a little bit prettier around these edges. Like that. And then transition up like here. I know I'm adding sand in now, but I will come through and replace all of this stone with sand afterwards. So like here needs to come up a little bit. And go. Like here I can bring this out like this maybe. That can stay. This could be cut back a bit. So you can see all these jagged edges where I've come through with a shovel and a pickaxe and just decimated this land. Could fill the rest in here with dirt, considering I'm going to be covering all that anyway. It's like this, I could always just bring this out to like here. Maybe bring that out, make it a bit softer. Add an extra layer here. But then doing like a gradient up to this point is going to be a little bit, you know, a little bit finicky to get right. What if I do something like that? Fill all this in. And then just bring it up so that the terrain sort of matches a bit nicer. Rather than just having steep drop-offs like that. There we go. And then I can bring this out a little bit. Get rid of a few of these. And then this top bit is then done, so is this bit here, and all the way down. There we go. And then I just work on sloping this down as well. Nearly night time. Once this bit's been sorted, it's literally just this tiny little bit in the middle that I've got left to do. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come down here and start working on this bit down here for a while. And then we bring the part of the desert further in that way. Again, putting off the inevitable working on the terrain thing, but we'll do bottom to top. There's no sandstone on this bit that I can see. There are a few bits of stone here that I need to sort of get rid of. But work on that mound and then work on the next one and keep going until we've done this whole area. These little bits here need replacing. Let's do a quick check. I can't see any sandstone on this layer. No, let's just get rid of all of this stone. I know the terrain used to be like 7 or 8 blocks higher than this, but I do not want to be placing 7 or 8 layers of sand to bring this back up to where it was naturally, when I can just make it work with what I've got. Yeah, and then that bit connects to this larger piece here. But we'll do... Yeah, we'll do it layer by layer on this bit first. And then I'll work my way up and around. Because it doesn't really matter how many times I jump around different sections, as long as I'm slowly making progress. That's all that really matters to me. this top bit here I can bring in by a few blocks. Round it out a little bit more. Right, just this top bit left. There we go. Another bit done. Have a feeling I'm going to have to run back and get more sand in a second. Let's see, do I want to even this out a bit? Yeah, that looks a little bit better. And we're out of sand. Let's have a look. Yeah, that section's done. Slowly work our way into the centre of the island. Nearly another entire shulker box full of crap filled. sun is starting to get low again. Once I've done that bit there, everything else is just a case of smoothing out all of the terrain that was once dirt and then replacing everything that's left. I'll do one more layer of this and then go back to doing a stone area. Where should we do next? I think maybe work on this bit here. Work our way in again. Already done quite a bit today. Do a quick check for any exposed sandstone. Can't see any. Let's do this little mound here. I still need to fill this in. Would we just work on this sort of ground level here? I need to make that look a bit smoother. This needs to be... I'll fill it in. Save me running back for torches. Oh, I'm trapped. I've trapped myself in. So all this terrain here needs to be brought up to this level. Maybe I'll just do something like this. Even that out a bit. And then all of that I can just fill in to get up to that level. not evened this out yet either, have I? That works. Yeah, the terrain doesn't look too janky there. Whoa! Okay, well, maybe I didn't fully fill up I didn't fully fill in this water cave then. There we go. Right, that's another huge area done. It was mostly flat, so it was relatively easy. And then I will do it layer by layer and bring it up to that hill Y level. Like, all the sand I'm placing here is probably going to get covered up. It's just bits of dirt and junk that are all line this entire area that just make it look a bit weird, a bit janky. But I can bring that out, I can replace those. I can trim this back. All of this needs to be brought out a little bit. Maybe fill this in and then go like that. Then this area looks a bit cleaner. This can be brought out to like there. See, that looks better already. And it was just a big chasm. Still need to fill the rest of this in that used to be a cave. I think I'll start doing this little layer now. Sun's starting to set again already. I can get most of this area done. I need to fill that in, I need to repair this area. It would be nice to get more of this centre done. How much sand do I have? Not that much. Let's do a quick cleanup of the inventory. I'm gonna keep the stone on me that I've got. Down to our last shulker box of sand. Yeah, what I might do is once I've finished emptying that shulker, I'll move all the empty ones. Do a bit of a spring clean. Yeah, it's like right here is where the sort of cave was. So that looks okay. So if I fill everything in up to this level, for the whole cave, and then I'll work on this top part afterwards. It's like this here, this just needs straight sand. I don't need to worry about placing these. If I bring all the sand in here up to this level, and then I'll fix the top of this, just put an extra few bits in, round out the terrain a little bit. It's like even something as simple as placing 4 blocks makes it look so much better. Okay, now I can do this whole section here. I'm going to bring this in by another couple blocks, like that. So that I can replace everything else. Then we can do this bit here. I'll do it up to there. And then we're on this sort of area here that I need to round out. In fact, I can always just come down here and do this bit first. This terrain doesn't look too bad. I do want to make a few changes on this side though. I'll get sand placed in first. Is there any more? No. Yeah, I can get this whole section here done. Right, we could start placing in some more sand on this Y level and finish this area up after doing the top bit there. Maybe pivot to do a different area after this bit. Keep progress moving along. I mean, bit by bit, we're slowly building towards like a middle part of this, so nearly night time already. So, talking about repairing this sort of bit of land, I don't want to bring that out like this. This block here can go. I can bring that out. That can stay. And bridge this across to here. This bit here can all be sand. And then I'll bring this in here. Like that. So it looks from above. Yeah, this whole area. Oh, I've seen a bit of mist. Right, let's sleep before we get mobs swamping us. Let's fill this bit in here. And then I'm happy with this part here going up. This bit needs a bit more work rounding it out. Like that. This bit I can just fill in. Let's go back to this Y level. Finish off this whole area. work my way up here to that sort of cliff. Make any repairs to the terrain I need to on the way. Now all of this inside bit here can just be cleared out and replaced. Rid of the stone first, then we'll do the dirt. I'll leave that bit there. Do that in a second. This just comes all the way into here. Do this bit and then we'll do the one bit that's a bit further up. I've got one more trip to the shulker boxes in me before I have to go and grab a bunch more sand from a sand farm, which is annoying, to be honest. I'm just glad that there's a way to dupe it in Bedrock now. Okay. So we can do the next layer of this bit now. Get rid of this dirt strip. Any bits that I need to change? In the way, mobs. In the way. I would like this to come out a little bit like that. But other than that, the terrain can stay as it is. Starting to push towards this side again. Let's... I mean, I still got to do this stone bit. I've already sort of smoothed out the terrain here. I think in order to make this look at least half decent, I'm going to have to fill in this whole area with sand. Let's bring that out to there. Get rid of you. Fill that up. Oh, I'm actually out of sand. Wow, my inventory is full of junk. Perfect time to get some kip as well. Sun's going down. How much have we got left? Half a shulker box worth. It's fine. I can, got another empty shulker box there. Once I've placed all of this, I will just take all my empty shulkers, stick it where the sand farm is, fill it up off stream. But I've still got a good couple of stacks of shulker boxes worth of sand anyway. I'm not going to run out today. Something like that looks a little better. This bit can all get replaced. In fact, I can keep this one sand. That can come out a bit. Other than that, the rest of this part of the terrain is fine. I can just replace. Replace everything. Right, next layer up. What do I want to change? Bring them out a bit. Other than that, I'm happy. As we go further up, I'll have to sort of change the terrain a bit. I've still got to fill in this giant section here, but we'll get there when we get there. So I'm fine with this bit here, it looks fine. This whole bit can be filled in. Oh. So the effect of the haste beacon kicked in. I just started mining in absolute overdrive. Then I can start doing working my way up layer by layer then. Because like this bit here, I'm going to want to bring the terrain up, I think, from this level. So all of this just needs to be filled in. All the way up to the top there. Oh, hello. And then from this layer here, it's here maybe? I mean, this here needs to be smoothed out a bit. This looks okay. Obviously, I'm just going to come through and replace all of this with sand anyway, but the actual terrain itself looks fine. Let's fill this entire layer up with sand. And then this will be the final layer that I just, blatantly fill in without actually doing any terraforming. This so far looks okay. Kind of want to bring this out to here. And then do the same on this side. Like that. Fill this in and then it's all roughly where I want it to be on the Y level. Still need to smooth out this corner afterwards though. This bit can stay the same. I can get rid of that one. Bring that out by a few more. Do I just connect these up? Like, if I'm moving a little bit, please, pal. Smooth this out a bit. I bet that tiny bit of smoothing out made a huge difference. Yeah, I mean, it looks far more natural. Down here could do with a bit of work. Just a few extra blocks like that. Overall, the shape of the terrain I'm kind of happy with now. This could do with a few extra. Just to smooth it out a bit. Remove some of these. We don't actually have much left to do. Like, honestly. Let's work on this big patch up here first. Get all this sorted. I think that's everything for here. I will do this bit first. Oh, I covered up a cave. That'll be why I put stone there. Or dirt, rather. You know what? Yeah, why not? I will just cover this up. I was going to leave it as a little dent in the ground, but... oh well. Oh, well, I'm out of sand already. I'll save taking all the shulker boxes for after I'm finished. Dirt, we've got grass. There's another shulker box filled up. And all of these are empty. Don't think I've got any other empty ones, do I? That one's nearly full. I'll leave one empty one there just in case I need it. Oh, damn, my elytra's running out. Okay, well, I guess this is a good enough excuse to repair it. Grab some sand first. I landed far too sharp there. How many have I got left? 4. 4 should be enough. Can use this to repair my pick and my shovel as well. Keep this going till my shovel's fully done. And then turn it off. In fact, you know what? I'll have enough durability to finish it, so let's just turn it off now. Wait for all the XP to come up. Repair what I can and then head back. It's the desert project. There we go. Any more items? No? Let's go. Hopefully 4 shulker boxes worth of sand is enough to finish this thing. Like I said, I think I've got more in my main storage system. Tiny little patch to do. At least now it's just the replacing the terrain that I've got to do. I don't have to worry about much extra groundwork on top of that. Now I've smoothed everything out of it. Well, you got in the way. Honestly, these wandering traders are so useful in challenge maps, but anywhere else, they're kind of completely pointless. I think that is all of the dirt dug up. Let's get placing. So close to being done now. And then I can start actually building what I want to build on this island. Might be an empty desert in a minute, but it ain't going to be empty for long. Right, that's this layer done. Let's do this next layer up. Nearly night time already. I mean, I guess I did spend most of the day repairing tools and stuff. Getting sand. If I get this done before day 8,700, that'd be sick. Pretty sure I will. It's just this small patch left to do. Yes, hello. Let's go down and finish up more of this bit down here. Still got a little bit left to do on these lower levels. This bit's all done. This bit's all lined off, and this bit. So this is another just huge area that I can clear out and replace with zero issue. I've still got quite a bit to do, but it's like the amount I've actually got is just less and less every time I place a block. Super motivating. Do up to here and then go back and do the rest in a second. Oh, still a few bits of stone left. I am so looking forward to seeing this completely finished by the end of the day. I'm betting this entire area looks a whole lot different when I fly over it next time. Right, we've done all this, we've done all this. We were replacing this layer. Okay. There's a little bit of grass over here, yeah. Awesome. Okay, next layer up. Fill in this bit before I go back to sleep. Go. And when I fly back, I'll have a look at how much I've done. I'll empty my inventory while I'm over here as well. Let's see, we've got some grass, some dirt, some more stone. And a whole bunch of random blocks and pork chops and seeds and wool. Things I do not need. Look at that. Look at that. We've just got a tiny bit left. Still a good hour or so of work, but I can actually see the end in sight. Let's do this next layer up.
No. No.
Listen, guys, if you're gonna get in the way, I'm gonna punch you. Shouldn't be that many more passive mobs spawning anyway, because I've got most of this grass taken care of now. Bits down here that I still need to do. Did not mean to place those. Oh, a couple of little bits here. I'm pretty much done with this layer. Wait, have I only got... I'm so close, I've got these 2 layers to do. And then I'm practically done. Let's get rid of all this first. Make a start on this final bit before I sleep. I'll do the rest in the next Minecraft day. How much sand have I got? I've got plenty. Oh wow. Looking at that flying back, I'm nearly done. And it's mostly easy bits I've got left as well. Once I've finished, I will put my beacons away. I will sort out all of the extra grass and stone that I picked up. Throw them into my storage system. And then just enjoy the fact that I've finally finished this project that I put off for well over a year. I'll do a quick fly around and check. Everywhere has been sorted out first. No random odd blocks of exposed stone or whatnot. And finish this entire bit out. Just the fact that I've got like 2 more layers to do after doing this for hours and hours and hours. It feels weird that I've nearly finished this. Right, I can clear out this whole area of dirt, and then I've just got that to do. And then I have finished. Pending final checkouts, obviously. I reckon maybe one more sleep. One more Minecraft day. And I'll have this fully done. I mean, if that, I've just got this back half of the island to do. Just this little bit here. Yeah, I think one more night cycle. This is gonna look wild when I fly over it next. Still got this bit to do. And these random little spots where there's still stone. I think that's probably where I tried to smooth out the terrain. Of course, the one spot where passive mobs can spawn. They spawn just to get in my way. Move, move. There we go. Few little bits to go. There's a bit over here I'm gonna do. Put an outline in before I head back to sleep. There we go. And now this whole thing can just be cleared out. How much sand do I have? Okay, I could probably get away with clear my inventory out a bit. And then place the final few blocks in. I'm gonna try and tot up exactly how long this has taken me. It'd be difficult because I did a tiny bit of this off camera, but I guess it wouldn't be too hard. I just gotta go through and look at how many days have passed. I'll just take 9 stacks extra. I think I'll cover it. Jeez. It's the tiniest bit left. And then I'll come through. Get rid of the beacons, do a quick check as to what, if anything, is left, and then AFK at my storage unit for a few hours while everything cycles through. Final few blocks. And this should hopefully be the last block of sand that I have to place. It's a very long time. Let's go. Alright, let's empty my inventory and take down the beacons. The dirt one there. Last few grass blocks. Last bits of stone. The rest can go in here. Look at that. Huge flat area ready for me to build. rid of all this. In fact, I've got 2 more beacons to take down after this as well. I think that's all of them. Don't really matter. I've got loads of iron to spare. It's all of the second beacon done, and we've got our last one over here. Nearly there. Kind of wish these blocks would mine a bit faster. I'm a bit impatient now. I have spent like 12, 13, 14 hours just placing sand, replacing blocks. And now I'm getting impatient because these iron blocks won't mine up quickly. There we go. How much iron have I got on me? I've got loads. Right, let's have a fly around, shall we? I can't see any random blocks that are like jutting out anywhere. I mean, we were pretty thorough. Nice big flat beach here. The terrain looks good. It looks natural. Yeah, I think I'm done. I literally can't see any blocks that need changing anymore. I think we're good. Right, let's put my beacons away. Wait. Could do the box just for beacons, to be honest. Let's throw them all in here. You know what? I can put my iron in there as well. Let's sleep and clean up the shulker boxes. Couple mobs. No Enderman, which is good. In fact, that one torch down there is going to bug me. Let's get rid of it. Goodbye. The only torch on this island. Right, let's see. We've got 3 shulkers. Are they all completely full? Yes. 3 shulkers of sandstone. Then we've got that shulker of torches, which I can keep in here. That one's not full. These 2 are. That one's not full, but I'm pretty sure if I take it into my storage system, I'll have enough stone to fill it up. Right, this one's full. This one's full. This one's full. This one's full. This one, and this one isn't. Full, not full. I'm just going to shift that there. Pick up the one with the random items in. Can take my bed with me. I will set my spawn before I go to the end. First time back here all stream. Right. Set my spawn so I don't spawn over there. Ender chest and bed can go in here. And I can take the rest of this stuff to storage. Let's see, we've got sand here. We've still got loads left over, look. Sand. Can I fill this up? I'm pretty sure I can. Wait. No, I don't think I can. 9 stacks there. No, I don't have enough to fill it up. It's fine. I'm gonna be using my Sun Jupiter to get a load more because I still, even though I've got all this, it's not enough for what I want to get done. Sandstone. Just dirt and stone left, right? And grass. throw this in here. And then we'll do grass and dirt first. Dirt, 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 stone, grass blocks. I don't know how much dirt I've got. Yeah, I've definitely got enough to fill this up. Oh, I put the wrong one in. Damn it. Wait. Oh, I didn't. Whoops. I just didn't put it on the hotbar. There we go. Just stone left to put away, and then everything is done and dusted. Where are we? We are here. Yeah, I can definitely condense these down. One of the perks of having a long-term world, you just collect resources upon resources. Completely filled this up. I do need to extend this. I would like to push it up, but that means I need to find a way to get rid of bedrock. Which, in this version of Minecraft, I don't think there's a way to do it. I know different methods come and go, but I don't think any work, like, right now. But I just want to put a whole extra layer on this, and then I can put all the copper blocks in, all of the blocks from the summer drop, like the iron, not the iron, the copper stuff, and the Spring to Life update. But yeah, let's head back. Not far off night time. Let's just go and see this one final time before I start getting ready to actually build what I'm putting on this island. Yeah, look at that. Something I've been putting off for years and years and years. It's finally finished. A desert where it rains. But yeah, this has been Hide the Diamond, finishing a whole project in the span of a week. I hope you've enjoyed. If you liked, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to see what I'm going to build.